Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You knew this one was coming. I talked about it in my I can't believe I'm here again, or how did I get here again planner switch video. I don't remember what I called it, but I wanted to share with you the planners that I like hop between. So I usually stick with my Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly as like my main planner for the overview of the entire year for like travel, events, that sort of thing. But it's the other planner that I write my to-do list that I use on a day-to-day basis that switches often. So I wanted to go through the stack and talk about which planners I use, why I switch between them, when I find them most helpful in my life, like at what point do I use one over the other. So let's get into it. So let's start with the planner that I'm currently using alongside my Deluxe Monthly. This is the Rifle Paper Co. Agenda in the large size. It also comes in a small and a medium one as well. I am loving this right now because I don't have a lot of meetings, but I have a lot of projects going on that I want to see an entire week's worth of to-do list space, so I can space things out so it's much more manageable. So I'm not dealing with a case of like the Mondays where I put all my to-do list stuff down there and then I don't get half of it done, and then I flip the page in like a daily and I completely forget some of the projects I'm working on. This is great, so if I do happen to not be able to get everything done in a day, I can still see that to-do list and be able to check it off later in the week. When I did have a lot of meetings, I was using my Traveler's Notebook. This is an Oh Hello A5, and I was using the daily hourly inserts by Oh Hello by us as well. And it was really helpful because it had the hourly spot, so I was able to write down when I was supposed to be where, but then I also had a to-do list spot that I could write down my daily to-dos. So this was super helpful when I was very, very busy in regards to like going out and doing things. I really enjoyed the spot at the bottom where I could just write down like when our Home Chef delivery was, or when an Erin Condren package was coming in. That way I could keep track of what was happening, but it wasn't necessarily to-do list items. Along with that, I recently picked up all four, like, what are these? Petite planners from Erin Condren for 2018 or 2019. What year is it? And I haven't used them yet, obviously. The year hasn't started, but when I was doing my daily, I was like, this might be really cool because it's a dated daily and it has like 3 spots for like list making, and then it also has a like to-do list. And I've seen people actually put the hours on those 3 tiers and write out events that way. But my life has obviously since switched since I purchased these. So I might hop back into this if I do have a lot more meetings. And that's the whole point about this video, is that there isn't one planning system that works perfectly for me at all times. There are multiple ones that, depending on what my life is like or what I'm currently working on, one planner is going to work better for that type of lifestyle. So it's more or less permission to let you guys buy more planners, because who doesn't want more planners? But honestly, this works best for me, is having a few different options that I know have worked well for me in the past. Maybe they're not working for me right now, but they might work for me again. So I have these petite planners that I might put into my A5. I'm still using an A5. It's a different cover. It's more like a winter cover for just like brain dumps. I have a blog post idea book in there, as well as one for my Oh Hello box, like ideas for products and stuff I want to put in there. So I'm still using one, but it's not where I put my to-do lists. The last planner I also like to hop in and out of is the Simplified planner. It's also a daily, but this one to me is just a bit more beefy. You have the entire year in here, which I really enjoy, because that's another reason I really like using the Rifle Paper Co. one, is that I can put like events or to-do list items far in advance. So I schedule a lot of things for the Oh Hello box months in advance. Like I know which boxes and what's in them coming out all the way through June. So this, like the dated ones, make it really easy to be able to go ahead and write down like to-do list items farther along. So that's what I like about this, because it's like a daily structure that has every single day of the year. But on the same vein, I also really like the undated daily hourly insert, because if I skip a day, I'm not wasting paper and I can make the insert last longer and work for me longer if it's undated, because then I can just put whatever date I need on it. So as you can see, is a kind of a hot mess. And that's why I really like hopping between planners, because there's going to be something that works for me. This is the 2018 one. I haven't picked it up for 2019 because I haven't felt the need for it. I tend to purchase them as I go along if I think I'm going to need it. But this one was great because I had everything I liked about the daily hourly insert, but a little bit more beef to it, I think. So it was a little bit heavier. It's a little harder to carry around. That's another reason I like the Traveler's Notebook one. Seriously, guys, I cannot decide. And honestly, I don't think I would like it if I had the perfect planner. Is that a weird thing to say? Is that like blasphemy in the planner community? I'm not looking for my dream perfect planner. I enjoy the process of having different ones, and I like switching. So if someone were to give me the absolute perfect planner that had my monthly view in it, but also had daily hourlies, but also had a weekly to-do list, I don't think I would be happy. I'd be happy for a little bit because I'd be like, oh my God, it's perfect. But then I'd start missing the other planners. I like the process of jumping around. Is it just me? Do you guys feel the same way? Is it crazy? I feel a little crazy admitting that if I were given the perfect planner, I wouldn't want it. Okay, so that was enough, you know, another confessions of a planner addict for you. I hope this video helps. These are the planners I like to jump between depending on what I need in my life. I would love to know if you are also like me, where you have a series of planners that you don't use all the time, but they're there when you need them. Or are you a one planner person? You found that perfect planner and you're not psychopath like I am, who would be unsatisfied if it existed. You found it, you love it. Let me know all of that stuff in the comments. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe so you get another confessions from Kayla, because I'm sure they're coming. Like, there are some planner trends I don't like, again, and I'm going to be filming another video soon. So be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.